this week I want to tackle on a different topic. The topic of the 3 mindsets. A topic that's different than usual, at the same time that will change everything. My name is Sara Gilbert, business strategist and mindset coach, and I help service-based entrepreneurs build and grow their businesses. So if you're ready to go to another level and to have a different mindset to be able to do that, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click on the bell button to be notified each time we release a new episode. So recently I completed my Polyvagal certification, which makes the links between our nervous system and our mindset. You see, the body has a humongous intelligence. The body has an intelligence, which explains why sometimes you can't give somebody your password, but you can actually type it up. And you wonder why? That's because there's something that's called body intelligence. So let's bring it back to the 3 mindset. In the Polyvagal certification, what they teach us is we have 3 mindsets. So the first mindset is the head. The second mindset is the heart. And the third is the soul. There's more technical terms that are used, but these are the comparison. And the way that I make the comparison to my clients is our mindset is like a tree. This is a tree, by the way. I'm no artist, but I have many other qualities. So how do I make the comparison? Is your initial mindset, the head, is like the leaves of a tree. Every little wind of the time, every time the wind blows, just even a hint, it moves around. It changes direction. It turns around, goes around, and sometimes even falls. It's always busy. It's that hamster in our head. You know, the one that just never, ever, ever stops? That's our first level of mindset. Now, the second level of our mindset is at the level of our heart. So, which is a comparison to the branches on a tree. They're there. If the wind blows hard, it can move, but they're steady. You know, so if somebody comes and challenge a limiting belief, if there's a pattern that we've had that we keep on having, those are the leaves. They can fall off with a big wind, but they're a lot stronger and doesn't go as crazy as the head. Now, where I want to bring my clients in my private business coaching is at the level of the soul. At the level of the soul is like the roots of a tree. Where you're so much anchored into who you are. What are you here to do? What's the difference you want to make? At that point, it takes a hell of a wind to be able to rip that off. Now when I'm in my head, I do a lot of things. There's a lot of distractions. I'm busy being busy. I do many things that have a little leverage. When I'm at the soul level, I do one thing, but that's a huge needle mover. So here's my question for you this week. Where are you situated? Are you at 10, where you're so busy and there's a gazillion things in your head? Or are you a 1, where you're really anchored as to what do you do? Why do you do it? It's easy to say no to the things that distracted because you're anchored. You're really deeply rooted into what your mission is. And seriously, if you go back at the first videos that I did on this channel, you will see I was totally in my head. And it's okay because we all move around. The idea here is to be conscious of it and actually come back to the soul level. So, where are you? 10, super busy, or 1, really anchored? Once you know that, ask yourself, if I'm a 10, how can I become an 8 this week? How can I slow things down, calm things up, but have a bigger leverage? And at the same time, if you're a 1, who could I help become a 1 this week? Leaders give, leaders contribute. So if you're at a 1, great. Now it's time to help others become a 1. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And you know what? Share it with other entrepreneurs. Share it with other leaders to help them move from the head to to the soul. From the leaves of a tree that are moving at any wind to the roots of a tree that are deeply anchored. Now go out there and become the roots of a tree, and I will see you next Tuesday.